Okay, we're going to show you the basic steps of cleaning the Kingman chaser. There's actually two different ways you can clean the gun. The first one they call a field cleaning. It's just a basic cleaning where you're in the field, obviously, and you just want to clean the breech. And that'll be the first thing that we're going to show you. But before we do anything, I want to review the tools that you'll need. The first thing is, with your kit, they give you the little tool to open the venturi pin, and that tool actually does work pretty good. I like to use a small screwdriver. I just find it to be quicker. And then, of course, what'll be really helpful is a small flashlight. And then finally, the cleaning tool. And if you like, a small piece of rag to use with the cleaning tool. You don't have to, especially if you're in the field. You're after basically cleaning out the bulk fragments just to clear the barrel path. So those are basically the tools that you need. Start with in every scenario is to remove the CO2 cartridge. To do that, we'll pull out the little handle and then we'll rotate it and pull out the cartridge and set that aside. Now, the basic difference between a field cleaning and a full cleaning is just simply taking out the venturi bolt and cleaning the barrel, which in the case of the field cleaning we're not going to do. So the first thing we'll do is remove our clip, and then from there you'll have access to the breech. Okay, and then we're just going to make sure that the venturi is pulled all the way back. In my case it is. If it isn't, you'll hear it click, and at this point make sure your safety is on so you don't accidentally trigger it. Your safety is right there. Safety off, safety on. That way you can't trigger it and move it out of position. Then we'll simply take the safety plug out, take the cleaning tool, run it in the barrel until it comes out the front, hold it, and give it a good tug through. Now you may need to do that several times. The other choice you have is to take a piece of rag and thread it through your cleaning tool and run it through with the rag. I would say in the field that you're probably not going to want to use the rag, but there you have it. It does help wipe out some of the loose stuff, as you can see. And then from there, we simply put it back together. And you're ready to go. So next, we'll show you how to clean the barrel. Okay, so again, we remove the CO2 cartridge, as we did before, the clip, make sure we're on safety. For now, we'll leave our safety plug in. And then in the back of it, and I'll see if I can zoom in here for you, this is where we'll use the screwdriver. As you can see, the bolt clip there has a small notch in it. Now, I am going to trigger this I do have the safety thing in, so the safety plug in. So I'm going to trigger it, and you can see the bolt move forward, okay, along with the Venturi bolt. Now, if we try and unclip it in that position, it's kind of difficult to do. Plus, it's also partially blocking where we need to get to. So it's best to pull this back and that will cock it in the rear position. And then if we put the safety back on, like so, then if I try and pull the trigger, we're not getting anything. So then the next thing is to take your screwdriver or the tool that they supplied, and so that you can see it, get in there and turn the locking mechanism straight, and then it actually turns pretty easily. And at that point, we can turn it. And if it doesn't slide out easily, as in the case here, you can also take this, slide it back, and that'll produce it for us. So the first thing I'm going to do is take some type of rag and wipe that down. Set it aside someplace where you can see it, not in the leaves or the snow where you're going to lose it. And then from there, you'll see we've got a straight shot down the barrel. So next we will run the cleaning tool down the barrel as we did with the breech. Take the plug out. I'm going to use the rag in this case. And then we run it from back to front. Clean out any fragments. And putting it back together is the same as taking it apart, of course. I'll zoom in again so you can see the locking device. Out of the way. And lock that back into place. Then of course put the safety plug back in. Turn the clip to place. Your CO2 cartridge. And you're all ready to go.